Architect Zayed here. Welcome back to another episode of Creating Detail in Revit. Okay, we stopped here the last class. You can see we have all our structural elements seated correctly, and we have something like this. I don't know if the second flow, the first flow is a bit too short. But no problem, let's just leave it this way. It's going to accommodate, it can accommodate human height, I believe. If that is possible, I have no problem. Yeah, it can, so I don't have any problem with that. 2400 is capable of accommodating human height. Okay, the standard height of a door is 2100. That's the standard lintel level height, so this should accommodate the natural human height. Okay, let's continue. We have this. So in this class today, we're going to try as much to create foundation reinforcement. Foundation reinforcements are applicable in some areas but not entirely every places. Why I said so is because in areas with a very strong soil profile, you don't need a foundation reinforcement to create foundation. You just create concrete foundation and your wall is going to stand correctly. But in cases where that area is prone to earthquakes, the flow bearing, the weight bearing of the soil is very low, so you need a foundation reinforcement to look after all these problems. All right, so but in this case we don't know if our flow, if our building is going to place on a rough plane or on, we don't even know where it's going to be placed, so it's just an instance. Let's try creating the foundation rebars. Okay, so first of all, go back to, let's say substructure is okay by me. Okay, so now go to section, create a very small section is okay, and now right click, go to view. All right, we have something like this. So this is going to disturb us. Okay, today we're going to concentrate only on foundation. That's the only part we're going to concentrate on, so that's why I did not close all the rest. Okay, we have this is our foundation. This is our foundation. Now let's go to reinforce. First select it here, just click on rebar and now see okay. Problem, you don't have any family loaded. Say yes, you want to load the family. Now let's go to metric library, look for structural rebar shapes, this one, double tap. So most of the time in the complex drawing you will need to load all this, so why have this issue of saying we need to select? Let's just load everything in and open. Okay, let's wait for a bit. Nice, so it's almost done. So we have this for our, now we need to know which shape you want or what type of shape. I can't really find the browser. If you can't really find the browser, all you have to do, come to this place, click on it, and now you can see the browser. You will need to choose what type you want. So I kind of want this. which is the U, this shape. Now select it, put it this way, tap, and you have it. Set it down. Okay, so I want it the other way around. Okay, I want it not this way, but looking at me directly, as in looking at you screen wise. Okay, so select this place. You can see from the description is showing it's going perpendicular, or how will I say, let me show you, it's moving this way. Okay, so let's place the pin above this one, somewhere here should be okay. Now click on it. We have our pin situated correctly, and now what do we do? Select this one. First go to your 3 dimension. Now go to wireframe. I would like to see it very clearly. Okay, so go to wireframe. Now you can see here, you can choose if you want a fixed number, maximum spacing, number with spacing, maximum clear spacing. I prefer maximum spacing. So from here you can change what type of spacing you want. Do you want 100 mm spacing? Do you want a 200 mm spacing? Depending on what the requirement, or how will I say, how more reinforced you want the foundation to be, so that it will be very sturdy. Okay, so let's just leave it at 100 mm intervals. It's okay by me. All right, so this one I will also change it to the same thing, maximum spacing. Okay, although the same as 100 mm. Now you can see we have it this way. Okay, this is the first foundation. Okay, this is the first foundation. Now select on another foundation. Okay, I'm sorry. Go to this place. Now you can see here from our top view, I can see this is my foundation reinforcement bed, clearly stated. So second, this process is a bit tedious. Okay, so there are a lot of options you can use. Some of the options is using extensions, some is using area method. I'm going to show you each and every method. Okay, nice, good. Now I can put this at wireframe to see clearly. Alright, good. Select on it, click on Revit also I want it to be this way. So now you see I have it here. You have to change it back to this place in order for you to see this U shape. Okay, if you have it, now change it back to this place for you to put it right here. Good. You can press on escape. From here you don't need to even go to 3D. You can select it and go to maximum spacing of 100 mm. Now select the other type and also go to maximum spacing of 100 mm, and you have this. Let's see that in our 3 dimension. You see you have this. Okay, so let's see something here. I can kind of shift this guy all the way to this place. Okay, and who again? All right, so you see I have something like this. The other time is like it's overlaying each other. Now I have like a bed. Okay, I have a bed. You can see I have a bed now. Okay, flowing. Now let's try and finish the rest. You can see it's not crossing each other. Now let's have the rest finished up. This, if you have a very large scene, believe me, this method is not the best method. Go to view, okay, now close all of them. I can even reduce the scale. I forgot. If you reduce the increase the scale, this write-ups go away. Now select on it, Revit, change the placement to this first. Now click, now change the placement to this. Okay, and now click. Good. I'll select this one, change it to maximum spacing, and now select this one, and now change it to maximum spacing. Okay, perfect. Go back to your flow. Do you see what I mean here? What I mean is it's overlapping each other. Control Z. Let me check it in 3D. I can actually see it correctly in 3D. Okay, there's the one I have to shift. And go to substructure. This is the one I'm going to shift to this place. I think it's okay. Alright, so and now let's see it in 3D. Okay, you see it's now a bed. Okay, now go back to this place again. Let's finish it up. Sorry, let it back into project, overriding this thing. You kind of double clicked on it. Okay, now let's try out the other method, if maybe it's going to work. Okay, it's not going to work. Why I said it's not going to work is because that area method, it's only usable in, go to view, in places like what's the name, walls, because they are not structural element. You'll have to create it on the face, a wireframe. It has to be individual selection. Okay, now select on it, go to Revit, now change the placement method to this. Okay, and now change it back to this place. Okay, now select this guy, change it to maximum spacing, and now select this too, change it also to maximum spacing. So the maximum spacing, you can actually change the height, as in the distance to whatsoever you want. Okay. This is the one out of place. The substructure. This is the one out of place. So all you have to do is drag it. Drag it and overlay it to this place. And now you have got a 3D, and now you have a bed successfully. Okay, now the last wall. Go to view again. Wireframe method. I think if I only hide this one, that should be enough for me. I can barely see it, so change the placement. Okay, and now click on it. Okay, and now click on the other one, 2 balls. Just please. Okay, select this one, change it to maximum spacing, deselect it, and then select this one and also change it to maximum spacing. Perfect. Good. Let me go to 3D to see who is overlapping who. Okay, so it's overlapping, but no problem, not much problem. This place, there's a bit of a problem here. This one has to go a bit backwards. This one, it has to go a bit backwards. Okay, and this one here, there's no see, this one is corrected, is now a bed, but this one I do not know. If I put it there, it's like it's a single entity of its own, and this one is, it's crossing each other. Okay, Control Z. This is a reinforcement. I'm going to join. I wanted joining the two things, as in the two 14s together, so I guess this, I'll just leave it this way. The only thing I have inside my mind right now is shifting this one backwards and creating a new one here, a small one here, but no problem, it's okay this way too. I'm going to still have our detail correctly. And now let me have my reinforcement on the last guy, which is this one. Okay, go to substructure still. So this is going to be a very much more detailed reinforcement. Go to view. Okay, now close up these views. Close this up. I'm sorry. Good. We have something like this for our bar. Okay, so if we have something like this, now go to select it, click on rebar, now placement should be this way. I want it to be very strong. Okay, okay, and now I want it this way. Okay, and I want it this way too. And I want it this way. And I also want it this way. Okay, I think this should work correctly for me. Maximum spacing also. Maximum spacing. Okay. Okay. Maximum spacing too. And maximum spacing to it too. Also put maximum spacing and change this one to the maximum spacing. Okay, it's supposed to be do that way. I kind of forgot. Maximum spacing, and again I will have to select it, create another rebar which is the other way around. It's this way. Good. And now select it and also change it to maximum space. Perfect. I have something like this. Okay, so this is what I have. It's a fully reinforced box footing to which most of the load of these two cantilevers are rested on. Okay, is a boxed footing. Okay, this is how it's done. This is how to create reinforcements for your footing. Now let's stop here for this video. In the next class we're going to see how to create reinforcement for our time beams. Okay, and then maybe stop there for the time being. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. Let's see same time tomorrow for another interesting video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.